Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm Brianna, and if you're new here, welcome. I make videos all about lifestyle, accessories, handbags, and really just anything that pops into my brain. Today, we are going to be talking about my most used handbags. Now, I definitely owe everyone an updated handbag collection, but for now, I just wanted to talk about the handbags that I've honestly been using a lot over the past, let's say 6 months, maybe even less, because one of these bags is new, and I cannot stop using it. So let's go with that one first. Why not? Let's just get right into it. One of my most used handbags since I got it in like October or November has been the Celine belt bag. I did a whole video about this, like kind of like a first impressions, and I want to not like this bag because I would rather sell it and buy something else, but like it's just so good. It's like the perfect everyday bag. I use it literally every day. I have to actually stop myself from using it. It's the perfect bag that, at least for me, in like on a rainy day, because I'm not too concerned about it getting wet, because like I mean, it's just leather. It's just gonna like, it's not gonna really show much staining, I guess. I don't know. Something in my brain just, I think because I paid so little for this, I paid, I think like under $400 or like under $450 from eBay, that like I don't really care if it gets a little damaged in the rain. But it's like my go-to rain bag, which in New York we've been having a lot of rain over the past few months, and I just love it so much. It's so easy. I love the closure that it kind of just slips in, like there's the little lock, and that I don't have to zipper it every time I want to like go in and out. I could just open the flap. It fits everything. It's like a black hole, but I can find everything in here, because I think what the thing about this bag is that it's like, it's kind of short in stature. Like it's not super deep. It's just kind of wide, and this is like, sounds like the most ridiculous thing to like about a bag, but the short shoulder strap, as somebody who is 5'2" and usually has shoulder bags hitting at my hip, the fact that this is so short, I mean, this still hits at my hip, but let me see if I could. The fact that it is so, it hits right at my hip compared to other bags that might hit like in my thigh. So the fact that it is so short and sits so high up on my body is so nice. Like it's just it's such a comfortable bag to wear, and I just love it. It's like very simple. You have obviously like these two straps, which kind of just adds a little something. This back pocket gets a lot of use, and the top handle is great because I can just hold it like this if I need to, or if I just want to put it in the crook of my arm, which I usually do. And then if I really need to, I can just kind of like hold it like that. I mean, I'm not going to have my whole bag open, but sometimes it's necessary. I won't do like a whole what's in my bag, but I just have a Stony Clover small pouch filled with stuff, a wallet, a receipt, and my pill box. I usually have like my keys, and I put like reusable bags in here when I'm shopping. It's just like the handiest bag, and I simply cannot stop using it. Even though like I kind of wanted, I would say maybe a few months ago, wanted to sell it because I wanted something else, but like I just can't because she gets so much use and she's just so good. Next up is my Neverfull MM. So this is the one that I just recently got redone that I showed in my last video. You could see it's kind of like already starting to patina. It's like a little darker than it was, and that's because I've been using it so much, and I use this as my work bag. So that's kind of cheating because I use it obviously when I'm going to work, which is at least twice a week. But I do have my my damier bin, which like I usually leave this full for the whole week. Like I don't unpack it after work. As you can see, I didn't go to work yet this week, so it's still filled with all my stuff. But I do have my Damier bin never full and that I'm categorizing like both of them, because that I will use if I want to tote, if I don't want to use my Celine and I kind of want a shoulder bag that I can just throw everything in, I'm going to use the Neverfull. And yeah, I mean, I know that these are very basic. I know that they're overdone. I know that the Louis Vuitton monogram is one of the most replicated logos in the world, but there is a reason that these bags are classic. And that's kind of where I'm at. It's like, I'm gonna use and love a bag because it works for me, not because it's on trend or anything. Like, I'm not embarrassed to wear this in Manhattan and see 5 other people carrying the same bag, because there's a reason it's a classic. Like, you are not gonna say that about a Chanel classic flap, are you? It's the same thing. There is a reason that this bag is so beloved, and it's because it literally fits everything and it is so comfortable to wear. Like, I simply cannot get over how perfect this bag is. Like, it is the perfect work bag, the perfect school bag, the perfect everyday bag. It's so light. It sits so nicely on your shoulder. It's easy to find everything. It's the perfect size. It literally is never full. You can fill it to the brim. It's still gonna weigh, like, it might be heavy, but it's still gonna, like, it's not gonna weigh you down. It's not gonna hurt your shoulder. It's just the absolute perfect bag. I can find everything in it. It's nice and deep. It's just the perfect bag. Like, if you want a luxury tote, for the love of God, just go with a Neverfull. I don't think that there's anything bad to say about this bag. And like nowadays, like, they have Neverfulls in different prints and leathers and like the empreinte, big logo, like all that stuff. Like, you don't have to get the monogram. But I think that if you are looking for a luxury bag and you want a luxury tote that you are going to get your use out of and your money's worth and cost per air and all that other stuff, just get a Neverfull. Like, you will not regret it. I definitely do recommend the MM size. I don't have the GM or the PM. I don't think I'll ever get one. I have been saying this for years, I really want the white, the Damier Azur Neverfull to just complete the trifecta, and maybe one day that'll be in my future. But for now, I am loving my redone Neverfull in monogram. It's the absolute best. So you're gonna notice a pattern here, and I think because I just can't help it. At heart, I am a Louis girl, and I always have been, I always will be. I don't know what it is. So this is my Speedy 30. I think that there has been times throughout like the past few years, maybe the past, I guess 10 years, where I don't use this bag, but I would say over the past year, I've used it more and more, and I reach for it more and more. It is difficult because it's not the bandolier edition, it's just the regular Speedy, so it's like annoying to carry. However, this is kind of similar in the Celine kind of mentality, where I want to be able to throw everything in here, and this is good. Like, I usually will bring this if I'm going on like a car ride, or if I'm running like a few errands and I don't need a shoulder bag, or if I'm going to somebody's house and I'm gonna like be there for the night, or like during the day, like if I'm gonna hang out with my friends and we're just going to somebody's house, we're not walking around. I don't need a bag to be super comfortable to carry. That's kind of how I classify this. And obviously if I have a lot to hold, like if I'm going to a doctor's appointment, like I might bring this if I don't reach for my Celine. This is another bag, like I'm never gonna get sick of it. I've been looking into Speedy 25s with a bandolier strap because I am going to London at the end of April, and I really want a new crossbody bag because I don't really have anything that is big enough yet small enough to wear sightseeing. Like, I have really tiny bags and then I have really big bags. I don't have like a nice middle ground bag. So I would love that. I don't think I'm gonna get it, but maybe one day. But this was the first designer bag I ever owned that was like really just mine. And it's like so pliable, it's so plush, she's well loved. You can see her patina is very dark. I did get this bag redone once. I had to replace the piping on it. That was years ago, but so far nothing else. I love her so much, like the absolute best. Like, she, once again, a classic for a reason. And that brings us to our last most used bag, and it's my Pochette Matisse. Like, I have a Louis problem. So this is the Pochette Matisse in reverse monogram, and I have like waxed poetic about her so many times, but once again, I think that this is also like a great everyday bag. It's sometimes a bit too small for me because it doesn't have that, it has like the 3 compartments, and while I can fit a lot, it doesn't fit as much as I want it to fit. But I still like using her. Like, this is usually like a go-to shopping bag if I'm going out for the day shopping, because it sits nice like crossbody. I love the reverse monogram. Like, I know everybody didn't like it when it first came out, but I instantly fell in love, and I'm so happy that I got the reverse monogram Pochette Matisse instead of a monogram, because as you can see, I have a lot of monogram, and I just like that it's different. And this is also another really great bag that you can use, that like I could use in the rain and I don't mind, because you have the black leather. You don't have anything that's gonna patina on this. Even the shoulder strap, like, it's the reverse monogram, it's not gonna patina, so it's like safe. But this bag really does, like, it holds quite a bit. It's just not like ideal for when I need to carry everything in the kitchen sink. But she definitely is like very well used compared to maybe the other bags in my collection at this moment, because I go through phases. Like, there was a phase where, like I said, there was a phase I probably didn't use this bag for like close to a year. And like, there's maybe 2 years past where I didn't use my Speedy. Like, I get in these ruts with my bags that I gravitate towards one particular one. Like right now, the Celine has my heart. Like, I cannot stop using it. It is just the absolute go-to. And then other days it's this, and it just differs. But right now, these are my most used handbags. I will put the link to some pre-loved ones down below. I think it's also, I need to say, the only bag that I ever got new was my Speedy, and that was a gift. I buy all my bags pre-loved. The Neverfull was pre-loved, Celine, and this Pochette Matisse. And I think I have videos on all of these, so I'll link them down below. But yeah, just a quick little video about handbags. Maybe I'll do my least used handbags next, and then definitely an updated handbag video. But if there's anything else you want me to film, please let me know. I'm like very open to ideas. I want to film what you guys want to watch. So thank you for watching. I'll leave everything, like I said, in the description bar. Follow me on social media. Go to my blog, royallypink.com. Sign up for my newsletter, all the things. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye.